Israeli troops are continuing their operation inside the territory's largest hospital. Al-Shifa, Israel's prime minister, says that Hamas leaders fled the hospital before Israeli troops arrived. Speaking to CBS News in America, Mr. Netanyahu said that there was no firefight inside the hospital because Hamas leaders had already fled. Israel insists there's a Hamas command center at the site but hasn't yet provided conclusive evidence. Benjamin Netanyahu also said hostages could have been moved from the hospital. Al-Maidal correspondent Yolande Nell reports from Jerusalem the first evidence of a tunnel at Shifa Hospital. Israel's army says, but not the vast underground Hamas command center, which it had said was hidden under the building. Hamas and medics deny that's here. An Israeli soldier also shows a haul of weapons said to have been found in the compound. We can't independently verify this footage. Hundreds of Palestinians, including newborn babies, remain trapped at the hospital without power. Meanwhile, the body of Judith Weiss was found in a house nearby. Israel's military says she was one of about 240 hostages snatched by Hamas on the 7th of October. They'd believed more were here. We had strong indications that they were held in the Shifa hospital, which is one of the reasons we entered the hospital. If they were taken out. We have intelligence about the hostages. Meanwhile, in southern Gaza, where most of the Strip's population was told by Israel to take refuge, conditions are increasingly dire, and Israel's told tens of thousands more people to move from their homes and shelters as it looks to expand its offensive. Here you want me to introduce myself? I have nothing to say. I'm a citizen like other citizens who fled south. They asked us, the citizens of Gaza, to go to the south. We went to the south. Now they're asking us to leave. Where do we go? We want to understand where exactly we should go. For the first time in the war this week, Israel allowed a small amount of fuel into Gaza for vehicles, but not for telecoms firms, hospitals, or water and sewage pumping. Officials warn they can't work if the fuel does not come in. People will start to die because of the lack of Stewart. Now exactly as from when I don't know, but it will be rather soon then. Later, and the UN says that from today no humanitarian aid will be able to enter Gaza from the Rafah crossing because of the lack of fuel. 6 weeks into this brutal war, there's no end in sight, and the humanitarian catastrophe is deepening. Yal Anil Update News, Jerusalem.